go live. All right. Just making sure I'm live because I'm actually trying to do this also on my IG, and I've never done that before. So I hope that my microphone is working. I forgot to check to see if my microphone was hooked up. Oops. Let me just make sure. Testing, testing, testing. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm going to give it a second to make sure. I'm live here. Can you guys hear me okay on Instagram? If you can just comment that you guys can hear me okay. Or if you're watching on YouTube, because I'm trying something new today. Okay. Can you hear me, Bruce? All right. Good. We're live. Yay. I've never done this on Instagram. So this is my first time. I'm recording my podcast episode live for you guys. Normally I do that on YouTube, but I'm also doing it on Instagram today. So I just figured I'd try something new. Obviously it was available on my StreamYards. I'm like, hey, let's check this out. And I actually spend more time on Instagram than any of my other platforms. So guys, I'm really excited. Welcome to the episode today where I'm going to be talking a lot about my main purpose is going to be talking to you guys about my 21-day jumpstart that I have coming up starting on May 12th. And I want to start by just kind of talking about a lot of people struggle trying to figure out an effective way to lose fat, keep it off. You might have found something successful in the past that worked, but then you regained the weight. So was it actually really successful? Maybe you've tried a bunch of things. Maybe you think you should be trying a bunch of things and you're confused. You don't know what matters most. Today, I'm here to pull all of that stuff together for you and give you an understanding of how this 21-day jumpstart might be the best thing you never did. Because for one, it's completely free. So the only thing I ask of you guys is that you give it 21 days of your full commitment. And it might take all of the guesswork out of your plan. And even if you aren't ready to implement things, at least you know exactly what you need to change. When it comes down to fat loss, a lot of questions can be going through your head. Is it my diet? Is it my training? Is it my hormones? Is it my metabolism? Is it my age? Is it because I'm stressed out? Is it because of this? The reality is, it's all of those things. And the truth is, people are selling you bits and pieces of what you need and not giving you the complete picture. And that's what a lot of diet protocols tend to do. It's like, try this carnivore diet. And then you have your friends telling you, man, I'm feeling so great. I'm not eating anything but meat and my body is less inflamed and yada, yada, yada. I had this come up on my Instagram or on my Facebook feed today. I'm like, you don't feel better because you're only eating meat. You've only been doing it for 30 days. You feel better because you're likely eating more protein and eating way less of the shit you were eating before. So it's all about putting the pieces together for you guys. That's just one example. So I'm going to jump right into it. Now, I don't have a fancy podcast studio. You're in my office with me. And my table's very small. So I have to kind of keep things. I got my laptop, I got my microphone, and I got my notes because I want to make sure that I don't leave anything out when it comes to talking about my challenge. And I call it a challenge, but it's really a jumpstart. Or I call it a jumpstart, but it's really a challenge because I am going to be giving away a cash prize at the end. Haven't disclosed exactly what I'm going to give away because I have a couple of thoughts and a couple of people that I'm working with that I would like to also include in the grand prize. But here are some things you need to know about the jumpstart. Now, first and foremost, when does it start? When does it end? It starts on May 12th and it's going to go until June 1st. The kickoff call is going to be Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the reason I am dedicating my Sunday morning to you guys is because most people will be doing their meal prep and whatever things that they have to do on a Sunday to get ready for the week. So my goal is that we knock this out as your first priority in the beginning of the week. Now, I know most of you guys might have kids, you might have things going on. But it really doesn't matter what day or what time. There's always going to be people that can make it and those that can't. So your goal is to either come on live and get the experience with me live, or you can catch the replay. Every single week, we're going to be going over something specific for you guys to be tackling that week. Obviously, the kickoff call is going to go over all the basics. you're going to be able to get your questions answered. So that's the start and the finish. That's the kickoff call, day and time. And if you're on the Pacific Standard Time, I guess you're getting up early after your Saturday night. More incentive for you guys to call it an early night on Saturday night, though, right? All right. I am also aware, and I realize this, it's Mother's Day. So my other goal was knock it out early, go spend your time with your family. And if you're a mom, you're doing the right thing for yourself by prioritizing the hard work on yourself for 21 days. That is self-care. Okay. So I love all of this for you guys. Now, who is this for? I don't have that list in front of me, but I'm just going to go down a list of who this is for. Anybody who is tired of restrictive dieting. You've been trying a million things to lose weight and you're not getting results. This also includes those of you guys that maybe have tried calorie counting and macro counting, which might not be so restrictive in what you're eating, but it restricts you by how much you're eating. Okay. So it's going to break that down for you. Anybody that is confused about why they're not losing weight or why they've hit a plateau. If you are somebody that values health and fitness and you're looking to add on to your fit and healthy lifestyle, and you know that nutrition is the missing piece, this is for you. Anybody who does not want to feel like shit in the gym, you actually want to hit PRs, you actually want to feel like you're getting something besides just weight loss out of this, this is for you. Anybody that is looking to make sustainable changes, but also you want to get some quick wins. I'm not the quick weight loss girl, but I am going to get you guys some quick wins. I want people that are looking to make lifestyle changes and they need a little kick in the ass to get them going. The cool thing is, I'm doing this leading up to summer, so I am going to push you guys a little bit more because I want you guys to all also looking pretty good in your bathing suits this summer. So that's also part of this as well. I can probably list a whole bunch of other people that this is for. Essentially, who is this not for? Anybody who is not willing to put a little bit of work in. What I'm going to be asking of you guys is not a whole bunch, but at the end of the day, when you're making changes, depending on where you're starting, it might require a little bit of a learning curve. So I want you guys to feel committed to 21 days of focusing on your nutrition. If you haven't been focusing on your nutrition for the last 10, 15, 20, 30 plus years, for more than a couple of days or a couple of weeks, this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. But guess what? You don't grow in your comfort zone. You grow when you step out of it. And the other thing you're going to get is a coach that's going to be a little bit of tough love, but also empathetic as well. So with that being said, I guess I should go into what you guys are going to get. Okay. So what you guys are going to get, again, I don't have this list in front of me. I should have, because I wanted to write down what you guys are going to be expected to do. What you guys are going to get. Let me go down the list. All right. So first and foremost, you are going to get a food list. The food list is going to have a list of foods that you can enjoy in abundance, along with the foods that we want to remove. Yes, I am actually going to be removing some foods from your diet. And I know that a lot of you guys that work with me and know me know that I do practice a very all-inclusive diet. But for this 21 days, again, I am looking to get you guys some quick results, which means I'm going to be removing some foods that might be causing you to have more cravings, trigger maybe some inflammation in your body, and that you have a hard time maybe controlling yourself on. And I promise you, that list is very small. The list of all the foods you can enjoy is very large. You're getting a huge list of foods that you can eat, along with grocery items, specific brands, so that you don't have to worry about reading labels when you go into the grocery store. You're going to get easy meal ideas to make it easy for you to implement into your life without having to stress about freaking complicated 20 ingredient recipes. The food you eat, you're going to enjoy. So you're building a meal plan that you actually like. You're not following a meal plan that's written by me, because you might not like what I like and I might not like what you like, but we're going to figure out what we can both agree on that's going to get you results and also be enjoyable. Okay. So the food list, the grocery list, meals, you are also getting myself personally setting your macronutrient targets. Macronutrients is a piece of this, but I use a very flexible approach to macros. So even though you guys might see that you are given specific numbers, and if you've never tracked macros before, don't worry. This is also for you. You're going to get the crash course on it, and it's really simple. But you're not going to be given like, you have to hit 135 grams of protein to the dot. Okay. Your body doesn't work like a math project or a math equation. It's really, you got to get enough in over time. It's an average over week that matters most. So we work in ranges. We work more realistic with lifestyle stuff. So I'm going to be customizing that for you guys. You are going to have access to a community chat via Telegram where we will be able to connect daily for questions, sharing some wins, getting some fist bumps, all that stuff. If you are not already following a workout program, you should be. And if you're not, we're going to get you on board because, like I said, we're getting quick wins in this 21 days. What else am I missing? Like I said, I don't have this in front of me. I should have. Let's see. Accountability. So obviously, I'm going to be here to hold you accountable. Yes, holding your hand a little bit, but telling you what you need to change and helping you implement those changes. By the way, this is not me just telling you what to do because everybody has different issues, different lifestyles, different amounts of time on their schedule. Some people can play Betty Crocker all day. Others are literally gone from the time the sun comes up or even before until beyond when it's gone down. So I know that everybody's lifestyle is very different. Okay, so I'm going to be helping you implement this stuff. Support along the way. I feel like most important thing. You're getting your very own custom client tracker. And the custom client tracker is going to allow you to measure your progress. You'll be able to keep it after the 21 days and keep going. And also be able to make adjustments to things, which is really, really cool. So really excited about all of that stuff. So that's who it's for, what you're going to get. What else do I want to tell you guys about this challenge? All right. I guess I can talk to you guys about what the challenge or the Jumpstart really is. I keep calling it a challenge and I like to call it a Jumpstart. Here's why. I used to run challenges all the time and people would commit to 21 days or 30 days or whatever it is and they fall off. And I don't want this to be that for you guys. That's why I said I want people that are looking to make lifestyle changes. So by the way, I just noticed if y'all are watching me on YouTube or Instagram, I got a chalky, callousy hand I keep putting up. I did a bunch of bench press and pegboards today. I feel swole, but it was good. Anyways, I digress. I'm back on track. All right. So here's what you guys are going to be expected to do. Expectations, I should say. You are going to get out of this challenge what you put into it. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you that you have to check every single box, but I'm going to tell you the people that check more of the boxes are going to get faster results. And I'm going to tell you which of these boxes matter more and matter less. So if you want to get the most out of this, this is going to help you with everything. If you struggle with your metabolism, your hormones, your freaking period being all out of whack, not losing weight, cravings, hunger, feeling like you don't know what to eat when you go out to eat, any of those things, we are going to be navigating all of them. So I suggest right now, you thinking of all of the excuses or all of the things that have gotten in the path of you achieving the goal you have for yourself, because we are going to go through all of them in the next 21 days. Okay. So here's what we are going to be dialing in, because these are the things that matter most. And whether you join my challenge or you don't, my Jumpstart, I should just call it a challenge, 21-day challenge, whatever. These are the things that matter most for you guys to ensure that you are going to get results. Okay. So you can take this and remove any other thoughts you have about specific food diets or removals or this and that. This is the stuff that matters first. First and foremost, I'm going to start by telling you guys what's not on this list is step number 1, maximizing your calorie intake and your macronutrient intake and your food. Like, we want to maximize how much we can eat and the quality and the quantity of that and the distribution of it. That's number 1, but that's not part of the challenge because I'm going to do that for you guys. I'm going to take care of all that for you. Okay. Here is what the challenge or Jumpstart is going to have as a checklist. Check number 1 is that you are weighing and tracking all of your foods. Why? Okay. Whether you actually hit macronutrients or not, this is going to be the key to you figuring out why you have hunger and cravings, why you're not losing weight, why your hormones are tanking, why you're not sleeping, why your workouts in the gym suffer, all of that stuff. Okay. That is the key to unlocking the answer to all of those things. And that is the most important thing of this challenge. If you did nothing else but walk away with being really confident in understanding how to weigh out your food and portion your meals and how to track all of your foods, then that's good. By the way, you're going to be getting guidance on how to build meals and all that stuff. I know a lot of you guys are well beyond that, but if you need that help, you're going to get that from me too. Okay. The next thing is being within your macronutrient target ranges. Now, for some of you guys, it might be a little bit more flexible with the carbs and the fats, but the protein is a non negotiable. And we are going to go over this in the kickoff call. Okay. You're going to be given specifics. Again, I'm going to help make it easy for you. We are going to build meals that you actually enjoy to do these things. We don't eat by numbers, we eat food and we make sure that they work into our numbers. There's a difference. Okay. You are going to be eating, well, this is a check mark. If you are sticking to the foods specifically on the food list and not eating the foods that are on the removed list. And don't worry, the challenge guide is very thorough. And like I mentioned, the list of things you can't eat is very small. Okay. Essentially, things that you're going to be eliminating for 21 days are things like fried food, really heavy cream sauces, Alfredos, white flour products. So if you eat a lot of white pasta, things like that. But it doesn't mean that you can't have whole grains. Don't worry. If you want to see a little bit of a sneak peek of it, just comment. I want to see a sneak peek of the guide, and I'll send I'll send a screenshot of it for you guys. I don't have that up on my screen right now, or I would show you now. Vegetable intake. So you are going to be, well, a check mark on here is 300 grams of vegetables daily. Why do we weigh vegetables? I don't give a shit about how many calories are in your vegetables. What I care about is that you're getting enough. And I don't know what a serving of vegetable looks like to you unless I see it in weight. Because for some people, they're like, I had a cup of broccoli and they really had one sprig, one floret. Okay, we want to be getting in some nutrients. That's going to help you guys with gut issues, with hormone issues, with all that stuff. Like I said, we are getting under the hood and we are fixing everything. Okay, so a check mark is I got my 300 grams of vegetables a day. Another check mark is going to be for 100 ounces of water a day, getting in enough hydration. People undervalue the need for water. We need water. We cannot live without water. And the effect it has on body composition, on your performance, on like everything. You know, your muscles are made up of primarily water. It's a carrier of a lot of our electrolytes. So we need to get water. And then another daily goal is going to be 10,000 steps or more. Now, I'm not telling that you have to go for walks daily, but essentially what this is getting people that are sitting at a desk or in a car from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. to get up and move a little bit throughout their day. Okay. Again, it's a check mark. These daily goals aren't things that you guys are going to have to do every single day. But as I mentioned, the more of them you check off, the more frequently, the faster your results are going to happen. And you can take that and continue on with it beyond the 21 days. I just want to make sure that I'm still live on. I am still live on the thing. Is there sleep required? Oh man, Bruce, yes, we should be sleeping, but I did not put that on there. I probably should put 8 hours of sleep a night. I know it's important. I'm going to be honest, guys. I really should have daily goals as 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and I might add it on there. But I know a lot of you guys really struggle with schedules. So I might put that on there and maybe put it that like your weekly average is, I'm going to add that actually. Your weekly average is 7 hours. So that if you have a couple of nights where you've had 6, we've had a couple of nights where you had 8, hopefully over the course of the week, we're averaging it out. I think that I can work that in. So I need a pen to write that down. I love it, Bruce. Thanks for adding that. Sleep. Average 7 hours weekly. I like that. I can do that. Like I said, I'm trying to be flexible here. And that's why I love the suggestions. If y'all got more things you want me to add on, I will. All right. Okay. So your daily goals again are weigh and track your foods, being within your macro ranges, eating foods only off the food list, getting your veggies in 300 grams, 100 ounces of water a day, 10K steps or more. You also are going to have weekly goals. Okay. So that's your daily checklist. Weekly, we're going to be reflecting in our group, and we want no more than 2 meals out a week for 21 days. Just for 21 days. Listen, I know y'all like to get out and socialize, but we're talking about controlling the variables. So I want you guys to get some fast results. That means we're limiting eating out to twice a week. Now, if you don't hit that, it's okay. We can still work around it. You can still get really good results without doing that, but this is part of the Jumpstart. And if you want to participate and get a check mark for it to be in contention for winning, this is something that we're looking at. This is going to be a hard one. No more than 2 alcoholic beverages a week and no more than 250 calories in total alcohol volume. So that's 125 calories times 2. Okay. That's maybe 1.5 ounces of vodka. That's a glass of wine or two. That's a light beer. We're keeping it simple again for 21 days. I want you guys to include one relaxing thing a week. And this could be spending time with your family outside in the sun. It could be going to a yoga class or getting a massage, something just to kind of allow yourself to relax a little bit. Nothing crazy. It could even be doing some mobility or stretching. And then, as Bruce just helped me add in, we're going to average 7 hours of sleep a week, a night. So, again, maybe some nights you got 5 or 6 because the kids were up, but then a couple of other nights you got 7 or 8. Like, we're going to try and balance it out. I know that it's hard for people with a busy schedule to do that every single night, but I like that one. And I'm going to add that there. Okay. So that is your daily and your weekly goals. That's everything that I feel like I need to cover on the challenge. I'm going to go over to Instagram because that's where I feel like people are on and asking some stuff. Bruce, you can totally do this. I don't know why you would not be doing it. I don't know if Scott will join in, but I think that he definitely should. I'm just seeing if anybody has any other questions about the challenge. I see 3 people still on. But that's going to be the challenge. You're also going to have access to myself and my 2 assistant coaches for all the things you need in terms of making sure that you are getting progress on a weekly basis. It starts again May 12th. I know that's Mother's Day, but I think it's the perfect gift for mom for free. So, hey, there we go. That's my Mother's Day gift to all my moms out there. You get some time with Coach Cheryl. Guys, I'm excited. I'm going to shut up now because I feel like I've been going at this for a little while. I don't know if Instagram actually saves these though. That's the only thing. So I might have to kind of maybe make a little quick reel, 90-second reel to keep it on there for you guys. But if you guys have questions about the Jumpstart or you want to sign up, if you want to just get signed up, FitBodyRxJumpstart.com. FitBody, FitBody, RxJumpstart.com. Okay. Go there, fill out your information so that I can personalize things for you. I am doing everything myself and with my co-coach. So you will get an email from us on Friday with your welcome stuff and your custom tracker and all that stuff. And we don't start until the 12th. So I'm starting this kind of promoting it a little bit early because I want you guys to start to think about things, ask some questions. And there's no rush, So the more people I get in, the better. I want to help more people. So if you're watching this and maybe you have some friends or family members that you think could also benefit, you got a couple of weeks to try and get them in. And it sounds like it's a long time away, but it's really, for me, it's not that long. Because listen, if I get y'all signed up this week, next week I'm working on getting your guys' specifics ready to go so that we have that kickoff call set and ready. So it's going to go a lot faster than you realize. But that's pretty much it. If there's things about your daily or your weekly tasks that you're nervous about, like I said, you don't have to do everything. The more of those things you do, the better your results. I will tell you this, when it comes to nutrition, fat loss goals, performance goals, these are the things that matter most. Okay. What I've went over today, this is the fast track to fat loss. I'm burping. This is the fast track to fat loss. All the diets out there in the world. In fact, it's funny. I had a client that I do his programming. I don't do his nutrition. I do his programming. And he messaged me, I guess like a week and a half ago. And he's like, oh man, I'm so excited. Like I decided to just like cut out carbs and about 10 days in and I'm already down about like 10 pounds. I'm just so happy. I finally found something that works. I'm like, you've been doing it for 10 days and you're losing a lot of water. It's going to slow down. That's what happens when you no longer have glycogen in your body. And then you're still going to have to control calories because he just doesn't want to look at calories. And I messaged him yesterday to talk to him about programming. And he mentioned that an exercise had gotten easier. And I'm like, well, haven't you been losing weight? So maybe your weight being a little bit lower is helping. He goes, well, no, I actually stalled out and I haven't been able to break this number now. I'm like, yep, that's what happens. So I'm going to troubleshoot that for you guys. That's what I'm here for. So let me know if you guys have questions, you want to join in. Again, it is fitbodyrxjumpstart.com. I would love, 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 love for all of you guys to join in. If you guys are looking to make lifestyle changes, make nutrition changes, you want to get some quick wins before the summertime, you want to look good in a bathing suit, you guys are going to be getting everything you need to be successful. And that's all I got. Happy Tuesday, guys.